record on this. Good
Hi,
morning, and hi, David.
Hi, Janie. So we're here to talk about meditation instruction.
For those of you who don't know, David is the meditation instruction coordinator. And I asked David if I might be able to interview him a little bit about meditation instruction. What is meditation instruction and why is it important? And if he has any stories from back in the day about his own experience with meditation instruction.
Right, so my job at the center is to make a connection between members and meditation instructors. Having a personal meditation instructor is one of the benefits of membership in Portland Shambhala, and it's can be the most significant benefit. So getting started on a path of meditation, daily meditation, can be difficult, and keeping it going can be difficult. And later on, you can have times when you think, why am I doing this? It can seem pointless. It can get scary. And it's good to have someone to talk to about your meditation practice. And these relationships can be quite personal and helpful, or just an occasional checking in. So do you want to tell a story about your own?
Me?
Yes, your own use of meditation instructors.
Yeah. So when I first started Shambhala, I was really gung ho. I was in New York City. I had been just out of a really bad relationship, and I just went right into level one, with having virtually no experience in meditation. And I was really trying to progress and reading a lot and taking a lot of classes, but I really needed a meditation instructor. It was hard for me to apply everything to my practice. And there was also a culture there of everybody had a meditation instructor, and people were checking in with their MIs like every week, every other week. And it was very inspiring. So I met my meditation instructor he was a teacher of my level 2, and he was so genuine and vulnerable and a little bit neurotic. And so I thought that he would be a great fit. Um, and this teacher, his name is Ciprian Iancu. I don't know if anyone's met him. I think he might live in Boston now. But he was so devoted to his students. It was very inspiring. In fact, it's one of the things that inspired me to take my Bodhisattva vow later. Basically, he was just always available, and he would check in with me and meet with me for like a half hour pretty much every week, and really answer all of my questions, which included like how do I apply the teachings to my depression, or to my work, or not knowing what I'm doing in my life, and to my love life, and all of that stuff. And so for me, having a meditation instructor has always been key to my path. Right now, my meditation instructor is in Vancouver, BC, and we meet over Zoom. And he's this guy from Jersey originally, and he has a real sense of humor. I'm sort of a subversive type myself, so I pick meditation instructors who can kind of understand my subversive nature and give me advice about it. Now I'm getting a little long-winded here. What? How about you, David? Do you
Oh,
have
yes. So,
instructor
yeah,
stories?
yeah, like you, I relied on my meditation instructor when I was getting going. That's why I signed up with Shambhala. It was in the late 1980s. And then my meditation instructor went up to Gampo Abbey to do the 3-year retreat. And so I had to pick another one. I lucked out and got Arowana Hayashi. And she was
Arowana Hayashi.
now an Acharya, but I was very impressed with her heart and her mind at the time. I guess I'd taken a class with her. And I remember conversations. I was also resistant to what was offered in Shambhala all the way along. And I remember complaining to her about tigers and lions, and it's all so corny, I said. And she said, well, yes, it is corny. And that was sort of typical, I think, of my interactions with my meditation instructors. There's never any pushback. There's encouragement, sometimes a right-on question that can be startling and helpful. So when I came to Portland in '94, I talked to my meditation instructor, a fellow named Marco Noai. We don't see him at the center very often, but he was helpful around vows and what they meant. I really needed to understand what I was doing when I took my vows.
Isn't Marco still in MI?
Not active.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah. And now I have a meditation instructor for my Vajrayana practice, and I'm signed up to see him because I've stopped practicing individually, and want to talk about why that might be. So that's what meditation instructors are for. They're kind of unique to the Shambhala community. We don't have a resident guru here in Portland, but we do have a team of meditation instructors. And we're not enlightened yet, but you should have seen us 15 or 20 years ago when we started practicing. If you have a meditation instructor, get in touch. If you don't know who he or she is, you could ask me, and I can also help you hook up with a meditation instructor. If the relationship doesn't work out, then you can switch. So there's no consideration of hurting anybody's feelings around that. And it is a personal relationship, and it's hard to predict who will be helpful, who won't be.
Yeah, my method was always to ask for meditation instruction consultation. So rather than, kind of like dating, like let's go on a date and see if it works, rather than making a commitment to a formalized ongoing relationship first. So when I first moved to Portland, I tried out a bunch of different meditation instructors. And it took me a while to find the right one that I wanted to commit to.
Right. And you can go directly to a person and ask to be their student, and they'll say yes or no. And then if you want help from me, I'm glad to help or intervene if things aren't working out.
Yeah. And one last thought, if you're like me and avoid seeing your meditation instructor if you don't feel like you've practiced enough, one topic, as David said, one topic that you can discuss with your meditation instructor is, what are my obstacles to practice? Why am I resisting practice? Yeah. So you can have a fruitful MI discussion, even if you haven't been practicing very much. I actually should take my own advice, because my meditation instructor messaged me over Facebook Messenger and was like, hey, how's it going? You want to meet? And I said, let me practice more, and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, and also having a meditation instructor can be helpful even before or if you don't meet them, just to have someone else who's interested. And preparing for a meeting with a meditation instructor can be as helpful as the meeting itself. When you just think about, well, what is my practice? How's it going? What am I getting out of this? Or how could I sharpen up or relax?
He's definitely helped my practice, kind of like music lessons. It really got me to practice, knowing that I was meeting weekly with a meditation instructor.
And the tempo of meetings is determined largely by the students. So you may not want to meet weekly the way Janie has.
I was an eager Shambhala beaver.
Right, yeah. So it could be monthly or less frequently.
Absolutely. All right, I think that's everything, right, David? Or
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, well, the instructors are there's a page on the Shambhala website where you can see mugshots, and then approach them yourself, talk to other members about their experiences, or come and see me, or talk. I guess we're not seeing each other, so give me a call or an email and we can Zoom. Yeah. So in these days of sequester at home, stay at home, it's a good practice opportunity, and we could take advantage of it.
Absolutely. And in fact, if anybody is wanting to do in-home retreats or solitary retreats during this time, having a meditation instructor to help you prepare or to call if you start to freak out is really key.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you're in some way inspired to reach out to your meditation instructor or to David, the meditation instructor coordinator. I can't recommend it enough. Have a wonderful week and stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, stay safe. Bye-bye.